Hello there. My name is sometimes Heather and Abigail's Goes Online. Today, we are continuing with the Dark Brotherhood main quest with Deirani Rose, my pet sock. But before that, let's take a look at what fun things are happening this weekend. It's Crazy King weekend, which means that all battlegrounds are set to Crazy King mode. And during this time, you get a 25% boost to your alliance points earned from all battleground matches. So that's fun. Unless you don't do battlegrounds, in which case it's like, let's enter. So, I usually stream at 2 p.m, but now it is currently 5:30 p.m. This is because the Starship did its third test flight today and it went wonderfully. Everything went almost according to plan, only re-entry didn't go quite as planned. But could have been worse. Nothing exploded much. So, today in our daily endeavors, I got a Cracklon Walva non-combat pet, which is nice. And yesterday I watched an ESO stream on Twitch and I got a ground crate. Let's open it together.
You sit with Makruti once again. Your face brings a smile to his face.
Wow, potion. Ooh, mimic stone. Wow, elixir. Ooh, poison.
Your are gone with Makruti's good luck. Until next time.
Why always so disappointed? Now, where is our next stage? Should we open Zone Guide and continue Zone Story? Let's. Ah yes, speak with Astara. Let's first pick up a Marked for Death contract. Herein lie the countless stand, their worth measured only by the weight of the gold that condemned them. Choose your target and kill. Rebellers making camp outside of Fort Amal are creating morale problems for the garrison stuck guarding the walls. We need the troops, but the loss of a camp follower or two should put a shell on their party. See to it. Accept this contract. Contract Eastmarch. Go to Fort Amal. I mispronounced it. Let's ignore that. Should we also take a look at today's daily endeavors? Let's. Today's daily endeavors encourage us to complete 2 quests, loot 3 treasure chests, harvest 8 resources from the world, kill 1 player in Cyrodiil, or complete 1 arena. I have already completed this week's weekly endeavor, or one of them, which was loot 40 treasure chests. I have thoroughly enjoyed that. Almost as much fun as harvesting 100 resources from the world.
You're too close to this one, Mirabelle. Besides, the speaker has already decided.
Too close? They killed Simbar, Astara. I'm going to be a part of this whether you give the command or not.
Assassin, when you have a Assassin, it's time to collect a payment past due.
Of course, matron. But why was Mirabelle so upset?
Mirabelle's outburst doesn't concern you, Assassin. Focus on the task at hand. Count Carolus still owes us for the sacrament. He claimed to have information about the Black Dragon. Meet him at the ruins of Dossick Moor and find out what he knows.
Why does he want to meet at the ruins?
We're not sure, but that's where he requested to meet. He has a camp there which he's using for his own clandestine purposes. Before you go, talk to Mirabelle. She has information concerning the Count that could prove useful to your mission.
I will talk to Mirabelle before I head out.
Don't dawdle, assassin. I gave you a job and I expect you to handle it.
As usual, we can, after the initial conversation, explore the floor a little bit, but she's scary. I don't want to speak with her longer.
Astara just gave you my mission, didn't she? Well, I can't say I'm surprised.
Astara said you had information for me.
Did she? So I get to do all the work and you wind up with all the glory? I'm getting a little tired of sticking to the shadows all the time. I'm sorry. Was there something else you wanted from me?
The information?
How typical. All right. Listen closely. Dossick Moor was the fort once, before it fell into ruin. The Count has a small camp there that he uses from time to time, though I haven't determined why. I guess we all have our secrets.
Anything else?
Excuse my attitude, but you have to understand. Simbar... Anyway, I've been hunting the Black Dragon, on my own. I got so close I could hear her voice, but I had to break off the hunt. I didn't want to wind up dead, you understand. Well, right. I suppose that sounds cowardly to you, our newest assassin. The pride and joy of the matron and the speaker both. Your blade never dulls, does it, assassin?
Why didn't Astara give you this mission?
Isn't it obvious? She thinks I've lost my perspective. That I'm too sad or angry or whatever to do the job I've done 100 times before. Just promise that you won't tell Astara about any of this. She already thinks I'm reckless enough as it is. One more thing. The last time I tracked the Black Dragon, I followed her past the Dossick Moor ruins toward the old enclave of the Hourglass before I turned back. Make sure the Count tells you what he knows about the Order of the Hour's old haunt.
Gratitude, sister. Now we can, if we so choose, speak with Astara about Mirabelle, but I choose to remain silent. Let's now go speak with Count Carlos Aquilo, this guy, who is waiting for us here in the open world. This is one of my favorite waterfalls, not only because it's guarded by bats. Okay. Were pet socks, by the way, altered with update 41? Let's go to the way shrine and look into our abilities just a little bit. Like this much. I think most of the rebalancing was done because socks kinda sorta like aren't that good without pets, and game devs wanted to make petless socks match the powers of pet socks. So. Ah yes, I have Daedric Refuge. When a Daedric ward is triggered, it grants you or the ally a damage. Grants you or the ally, so allies can also trigger this. A damage shield that absorbs damage for 6 seconds. Before, this did damage to enemies, so now this is a protecting thing. I'm going to change it for something else, I think. But not right now, I do want to test it first. Perhaps Rune Catch would be a better option. We'll see. I was going to travel by a way shrine because that way the way is a little bit faster. And that's how you fit 3 ways into 1 sentence. Thank you very much. On top of the hill or under the hill? Under, it seems, and also in the woods. Fallen statue. Cute.
I'm not used to being ordered about by a clandestine organization, so let's get this over with. I'd prefer to conclude our business and forget all about that dreadful ritual I had to perform.
It's time to pay what you owe. Tell me about the Black Dragon.
I already told your associate everything I know. The woman with the dark hair and the staff. Mirabelle, I believe she said her name was. Do I really need to repeat myself to every assassin that slips out of the shadows? If that's supposed to frighten me, it's working. The Black Dragon is the first sword of the Order of the Hour. They're using the old enclave of the Hourglass to amass an army. Siege weapons, new recruits. It's a threat to your people and mine. If that's everything, I'd like to get back on my horse and return to Castle Kvatch. If I'm gone too long, I suspect Primate Artorius will go ahead and change all the locks.
Do we have questions? I don't think so. Investigate the enclave, and optional steps, ban siege weapons. Sorry. Oh, resource. How does one from here?
Assassin, over here.
As morning has passed, I am not drinking coffee, but an energy drink.
Assassin, I hoped I might run into you here.
Mirabelle, what are you doing here?
Who do you think you are to question my actions? If you must know,
Still sassy.
Astara sent me to look into the Order of the Hour's activities. Siege weapons, new recruits. They're building an army out here.
Astara sent you here?
Saw right through that, did you? Astara didn't send me. It was a lie. I'm here without contract or permission. I know this might be hard for you to understand, but I need to do this. For Simbar.
What exactly are you planning to do?
Just one thing. I need to find the Black Dragon and make her pay for what happened to Simbar. I heard her voice and I'd recognize it anywhere. Are you going to stand in my way? I don't expect you to understand, and I don't want your help. But those siege weapons and other preparations the Order is making, you should do whatever you can to destroy them and disrupt their operations.
I will disrupt their preparations if I can. Join the Order. So, we are once again in a restricted area. Are there NPCs present? Uncertain. But nevertheless, one catapult bound. Second catapult bound. Now we can enter. NPCs didn't look hostile. Well, have you noticed I remembered to straighten my cap?
What assurances do I have
How long
before
have
I
I been
present your
cooking?
offer to the remaining Red Sails captains?
4 weeks.
I
I
guarantee
think.
your pirates will enjoy all the rights and
This
privileges
was my
of the
record,
Order,
right?
but only so long as they remain righteous.
And the pardons we were promised? Much of my crew is wanted for crimes throughout the Gold Coast and beyond.
Everyone who joins the Order has their offenses absolved, both religiously and legally. We're about to initiate Captain Zayaz's crew now, by the way.
I'll take word of your fair offer to my crew after I observe the initiation, if you're all right with that.
So, do we kill these guys? I suppose we kill these guys. Oh, let's pick up a wind shield. Oh, well, hey. Where did the enemies go? Now I'm confused because my animals are in the way and I'm uncertain of like whether I need them right now. Probably not. And also it's not very immersive to sneak around with like huge pets following you. So, Basilica of Eternity. Sounds rather odd. Kind of sort of like this painting. Also, the candlelight. Uncertain of how to pronounce. Turn his back, so I suppose. Oops. The other one, sauce. Forgot how to fly. Ah, yes. When you murder an NPC, their belongings must be stolen. I don't have auto steal on. So now we have two enemies. Are they stationary? Will they move? Can I just sneak past? Yes, I can. More big enemies. Can we manage without animals? Well, as said, more big.
Prove yourself, initiates. To me, warriors of Akatosh!
The pardon. Now that's an optional step. We still need to search the enclave of the hourglass. Neglected vestry. Interesting. The pardon, I suppose, is located here. There's also a person, NPC person. I suppose they are alone. Let's try feeding. Pardon that. And then we need to continue investigating in the enclave. Two enemies piled up. I need to get past them. Let's go in a barrel. Well, currently I am in the middle of a quest, and I do believe that I have already used my bite for this week. I think we need to go this way, because that way is blocked. Oh no.
Oh, a criminal! Somebody call
Thank
the guards
Get
so I
you
can
for
see
that.
what happens.
Figuring out which weapon is which is sometimes challenging. So I need to go all the way there. vampire privileges.
By Stendar, you'll pay for your
Didn't
crime.
that well today.
What are you thinking? Someone just...
Sometimes you succeed. That's the way it goes. I thought he was a fixture. Huge one. Oh, it's not that huge. Okay, let's pretend that didn't happen. I saw an enemy, but which way? There? Concept. Yep. Sometimes you're like entirely invisible, and sometimes enemies just kind of start to see you no matter what. Destroy barrage completed. Didn't know that we need to destroy barrage, but it's okay. Meet Lyra. That is not Lyra. Take my pet. Thanks, friend. And obviously cares less about bounty than I do. Now, Lyra, where are you? Lyra, I'm here. I have arrived. Maybe upstairs?
I'm unarmed. May we speak before you kill me? It seems you have me at a disadvantage, but you don't have to be afraid of me. Put away your weapons, and I'll help you in whatever way I can.
Tell me where I can find the Black Dragon.
The Black Dragon! How brave of you to seek the most powerful warrior in our order. I can show you where her chambers are, if you like. You know, the Black Dragon was a lot like you once, before she sought redemption. Very much the same, I see. The Black Dragon was an assassin, a member of the Dark Brotherhood,
Twist.
until she had enough of following the commands of others. You're pretty good at that. Silence can be very intimidating. In the right hands, of course. Come, I'll take you to the Black Dragon's chambers, and you can meet her for yourself. Stay close.
Oh,
The Black Dragon's chambers are behind that door.
so do
Follow
we
me.
run or walk? We will do our best to get a good one. I'm actually enjoying this
Looks
stage
like we're all
of the
alone.
main quest in the Gold Coast. I mean, a lot of plot twists and interesting detectives. Black Dragon's Journal. I haven't felt drawn to this journal in a long time, but recent events seem to have made me long for those days when I was truly happy. When I had a family that loved and trusted me. Not like these men and women of the Order. They respect me, they fear me, but they don't love anyone other than the Dragon God, and maybe private authorities. Before I donned the armor of the Black Dragon, I was simply a silencer for the Dark Brotherhood. Now I'm the Black Dragon, silencer of the Dark Brotherhood, and first sword of the Order of the Hour. It's not a role I chose for myself. No, it's a role that the Brotherhood has thrust upon me, and one I happen to be very good at. The woman known as Lyra Viria died at my hands. It was my last act as part of the Dark Brotherhood, my last act in a sanctuary now long forgotten. After that, I was no one and nothing for a time, until I found the Order and became the Black Dragon. I'm trying to find redemption in service to Akatosh, but has anything really changed? I'm still a murderer, I still feel damned. But now, I'm killing those individuals marked for death by Akatosh himself, or at least by his chosen representatives in Tamriel. I suppose that's some kind of improvement. Once I was cocksure and confident in my deeds and actions. This was true in the Dark Brotherhood, until it wasn't, and it was true as the Black Dragon. Now, however, I find that I'm filled with a sort of discontent that makes me do something I've never been really good at, asking questions. I need to think about this and perhaps have another conversation with the private.
Assassin, up here. I'm waiting for the Black Dragon.
Setting a trap for the dragon. Is that the idea?
Wait, who's that with you?
Oh no.
I am death, you silly fool. We'll meet again,
Oh no,
assassin,
Mirabelle.
and next time I'll be ready to deal with you.
Don't mourn for me, assassin.
Don't
I've always
die.
dreamed of the void. I'll see Simbar and the Dread Father soon. But you need to warn Astara. The Black Dragon is...
Ah, did I? Now we need to speak with Asta. I don't want to, she's scary. But at least we get a convenient trapdoor. The door leads us to the behind area of the enclave of the hourglass and really reveals rather unfortunate results. Let's try to make our way to that way shrine. Interested in or not patrol. Oh, there's more. Great. Have we managed? Oh, just... One of today's daily endeavors, I think, was loot 3 treasure chests. So, one chest, I'll check. I have forgotten which stage of the main story we are currently doing. Let's check. 7 or 8. No, 8. Have cleared 7 and this is the 8th. If my understanding of numbers is correct.
So, Assassin, was the Count's information worth all the trouble he put us through?
The Count told me that the Black Dragon is the first sword of the Order of the Hour.
The Black Dragon is one of the Order. That puts everything that she's done to us in a new perspective. What else did you uncover?
The Order of the Hour is using the Red Sails pirates to bolster its numbers.
The Grand Sermonizer, the Chanters, now an army of religious warriors. It seems the priests of Akatosh have declared war against the Dark Brotherhood. Were you able to learn anything else about the Black Dragon?
The Black Dragon and the Order have turned the old enclave of the Hourglass into a headquarters.
So the Count was using the ruins of Dossick Moor to spy on the Order of the Hour? Now if we only had some idea as to who's inside the Black Dragon's armor.
She's a woman named Lyra. She may have been a member of the Brotherhood. I recovered her journal.
One of our brothers and sisters? I don't recognize the name, but there are other sanctuaries. Why would our sister hunt us? And why work for the Order of the Hour? Where's Mirabelle? I need her to do some digging.
Mirabelle's dead. The Black Dragon killed her.
You encountered the Black Dragon? And you survived? But Mirabelle, why was she even there? I knew her recklessness was going to get her killed. And now we face a greater threat. For all that you've learned, there's still so much we don't know.
I was able to sabotage a number of the Order's preparations.
You did well to disrupt the Order's preparations, and your reward includes a bonus to reflect that. I just wish we hadn't lost another sister along the way. But that's all for now, Assassin. Speaker Tyrannus and I have much to discuss.
And we shall let them
The
discuss.
Black Dragon has struck again. Mirabelle is dead.
Until next week.
This happened during the Assassin's mission. Did we learn anything? Or did Mirabelle die in vain?
We learned that the Black Dragon is the first sword of the Order of the Hour. We recovered her journal and discovered her true name, Lyra.
Lyra. Allow me to study the journal, and its secrets
They
will be
both
revealed.
I
pronounced the name
can't think of
differently.
anyone better
Lyra
for the
and Lyra.
task, brother.
I'll dig into the Black Dragon's journal immediately.
See that you do.
You need something.
That I'm going to read, and the rest I think can be solved. Let's also see what's in our ward coffer. Ooh, set his contents.
Something this one.
Let's see if we can get to Eastmarch here, but yes we can.
Elam.
The merchant in the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary will speak with you even if you are a stage 4 drama. Like I usually. Usually on stream I'm hungry because I've missed breakfast. I'm not a breakfast person. But today I'm hungry because it's almost dinner time. I wonder if there is, or if there even exists, a time when I am not, in theory, hungry. Probably, maybe not. Oh, there's a bridge.
Why do you hate us, Nord? Your own king declared us allies, but still, you turn us away.
Don't put words in
Kill Itman. Where is Itman?
You! Stop! I know, I'm irresistible. I regret that I must go back to my patrol.
That's why I sold my stolen items. Ah. I see our targets. Let's wait here and see where it goes. Usually NPCs you need to murder have a set route that they follow. This one I suppose will go over there, stand around for a bit, do a little circle and then return there-ish. This seems like a good place to kill him. I can see him returning. God. No gods. Yeah. Yay. Now we are briefly returned to Anna. Contracts are usually relatively easy. All you need is a little bit of patience. Sacraments, however, much more challenging. I think I'm going to, at some point, dedicate like an entire stream to doing one because for me personally, sacraments do require a little bit of mental preparation. I'm not a very patient person, and there is a limit to how long I can sneak. The limit is set very high.
This isn't good.
The
This
next
isn't good
stage
at all.
of the main quest here can be picked up from Crasta. We should do that next week. I suppose Astara will also give us the next mission. Ellen, I murdered someone.
There are plenty more jobs waiting, so finish your current contract.
I have completed a contract.
Fort Amol. Huh, never heard of it. I killed a fawn armiel once, near a river that ran past a fort. Or was that on a cliff overlooking a ford? I really should start writing my memoirs one of these days. Anyway, here's your pay.
Thank you. I really like Ellen's stories. Even though they aren't all unique, they are always interesting. But now, I do believe I will cut this one short. And that means that the time has come to say goodbye. For now, I will return I might return on Tuesday, unless I manage to make a video over the weekend. But if I don't, then I might. But I will continue from here next Thursday at 2 p.m. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all later. Ta!